Hello, you guys, and welcome to the Woman's Cave. Oh, I sang it this time.
And I'm gonna let her have the whole thing because I am being gracious.
You're probably just being tired. That's what it is.
I'm not tired. What?
We have had 2 weeks
Well, yeah,
off.
I am. You know I'm always tired, y'all. Y'all know I'm just tired. I'm always tired.
We've had 2 weeks off. It's been kind of fun.
Oh my goodness, I got to do things I haven't done in like 3 years.
Chinese food.
Oh my goodness, it was so good. I saw my deaf friends in the daytime. I saw all my good friends in the day. It was nice. I was like, what? I don't have to cut on a light to have this conversation in the car? Amazing. I'm excited. I'm Jay.
I was Winona.
But we almost totally forgot our full name.
Almost forgot our professionalism. I have one thing to say about that whole deaf friends in the daytime thing. So I thought I was signing really well, doing whole conversations at night with this little bit of light. It turns out I still have some improvement to go. They're like, wait, I always thought you knew that sign. And I was like, yay, there's something to be said for night.
I didn't know that sign. I was finger spelling it the whole time. But everybody had a couple of cocktails, so no one cared. But in the daytime, we just had coffee and we were like, wait, we thought you knew that though. Anyway, it's not even about that. What are we talking about? We need to talk about our books so we can get on with the show.
Yes, she almost said some interesting words right there. Almost. I'm joking. Anyway, we wrote books.
Winona. Okay, yeah, so And I Thought Divorce Was Bad with Other Life Lessons, also available on audiobook. You guys, check it out. Jo Sands did a great job. I mean, she made it amazing. Yeah, I just want to say that. And I thought being grown up was easy. It isn't, but we all thought it was. And I thought I could juggle it all, and I thought I did my journey alone. It's just so many of the And I Thought.
Wait. And I Thought he was the one.
Okay, yeah. And then the Misfit Guys, we just have those two. So just check that all out.
Sassy and Cocktail.
Okay, I'm trying to wrap it up quickly.
Oh, wait. And then I'm the author of The Widow's Death.
Why can't I do my job? Why can't I do my job? And we have the 25 hottest indie authors, advocates, and artists. Check that out. Everything on Amazon.com. Not Amazon. Anyway, everything on andwethought.com, and our books on Amazon.com. And if you're buying the 25 hottest magazine, you guys, save a tree and some money. I'm just saying.
Get digital. Because print is like $40.
Right. I mean, it's nice, Dad.
It is nice. It feels good in your hands. Anyway, moving on.
But,
and you can watch the behind the scenes stuff, Just Right in Life, which is now airing on Facebook. We miss Amazon.
No, I don't know. I don't know what we miss. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So we have a wonderful guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello. Thank you, ladies, for having me. My name is Heather Bischoff. I am the co-founder of Skilljourn, which is a new company that essentially helps managers manage. I am a TEDx speaker. You can look up my TEDx talk if you Google me. The TEDx is called How Asking the Right Question Can Change Your Life. So thank you for having me, ladies.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, we asked the right question. It was, may I maybe interview you?
Yes.
I feel like it's going to change my life.
No, okay, that's a positive spin because I was like, I feel pressure now. We're interviewing her, and I'm like, if we don't ask the right question, our life is going to stay exactly the same.
We have to be positive, don't it? It's Friday.
It is Friday. It's Friday.
No, it's not time for drinking. No.
You empty it again.
Oh, exactly. You don't want me to fill it up with water, do you? So just leave it alone.
Anyway, so let's get to asking the right questions, and that is, what should I put in this flask? No, I'm joking.
I would say straight up whiskey, man.
Absolutely.
I so agree with you.
Okay. So anyway, the real questions are, why did you start your company?
Yeah. So I, in my last corporate job, I had 63 direct reports. They were all remote, and I learned a lot. And one of the biggest lessons that I learned was middle managers are probably the most underserved population in corporate America. And, when somebody becomes really good at a job, many times they get promoted. And when they get promoted, they need a new skill set. And I have not found anything that, really works to create behavior change that really skills up those middle managers to be successful in their jobs. And so it's just a passion of mine to really create better workspaces. There's a statistic that 94% of people leave a job, not because they don't like the work or the company, but because of a bad boss. And so our vision is, what if we could significantly reduce that number so that people didn't have to leave a job that they like because of a bad boss?
Oh, nice. I like this because all of my friends who have corporate jobs, that's all they really ever complain about is their boss.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I recognize you said that the last job was a corporate job. So how has this differed? What skill sets did you find after leaving corporation to go into your own thing?
Well, I can tell you that I've learned a lot. It's definitely a great management training program. Yeah. I mean, there's no one to delegate to. I mean, when you're out on your own, it's, you've got to figure out marketing, you've got to build a pipeline, you've got to do sales, you've got to, really convey value, you've got to, condense things. So you're learning critical thinking skills, communication skills, self-awareness. I could go on and on and on, and it has completely changed my perspective and point of view when I look at a business, whether it be a startup or, an enterprise company, because, there's different point of views depending on what seat you're in.
Absolutely. We absolutely agree with that. And I think this week we were talking to one of our friends and she's like, you guys sound stressed out. And I said, yeah, but unfortunately, when you're an entrepreneur, all you have to blame is yourself because you did this to yourself. Like you made your own schedule.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now you're stressed.
But the sad part is it was necessary. Don't you normally find that, right?
Yeah, no, it is necessary. And one of the things that I have really found, I think that is the hardest thing in entrepreneurship versus being in corporate America is grit. Because when you're in corporate America, you still have grit, but at the end of the day, you're still getting paid. And so, you're just like, well, I don't feel like doing this today, whatever. Like you're still, you're still going to have your direct deposit. When you're an entrepreneur, you have grit because you're like, I don't feel like doing this. I don't like this. It's sticky. It's uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, if you don't do the work, you're not going to get paid. And you learn very fast resilience and adaptability and, okay, what can I sell and how can I make money and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah.
I love that because you start off with an idea and then as an entrepreneur, practicality hits you like what day 4? You're like, wait.
I think, when you have that first conversation when you're like, I have such an amazing idea. And you're like, everybody's going to want to buy this. And then you have that first conversation and, people start asking you real questions because, they're good questions. And I think that's, really where people decide if entrepreneurship is going to be for them or not, because you've got to have stick-to-itiveness. Otherwise, you're going to be miserable.
So I have to ask. Oh, my sister, you can tell that it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I said we had a week. Yeah. Anyway, the question must be asked: what makes a good boss, and what skills do you have to bring to management to make a good employee?
Excellent question. I would say the first thing that makes a good boss is self-awareness. A good boss really needs to know what their own biases are. They need to understand where their grit is, what their strengths are, what areas that they need to be, polished. And I would say from my own personal experience, self-awareness is huge, but, really being relatable and understanding that one approach of management is not going to work for everybody, especially with the, millennials and the I guess it's Z group that are, currently in the workforce. They're just so used to customized everything, right? And so management is no different. And how I would manage one person is going to be slightly different to get the same results.
Exactly. Now that does bring a new challenge.
I really like how she said customize everything. It's so true.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, wait a second. Right, because never mind, I was about to age myself. I'm not even gonna finish that question.
Yeah. So,
but anyway, I was thinking about everything, all like the apps I have on my phone. I'm like, wait, they're all the way I like them. That's so wonderful. And customized management, that's got to be hard, especially now.
It's actually not as hard as you would think. Again, our process is we do a leadership index. Really, essentially brings you into a light bulb moment where you be like, oh, like, wow, like this is an area where, I really struggle and I just didn't know what to do. When you have that awareness, you can start to change it. And when you understand yourself it's a lot easier to understand others. So then you can be more aware, your emotional intelligence starts to, click on in a completely different way, so that you can start to identify like, oh, well, that person doesn't respond to, me being direct. They need to, come up with it on their own, or, just all sorts of different things. And again, look at people with a whole life balance approach rather than, work-life balance.
Okay. Absolutely.
Jade, you've been quiet over there. Any questions?
Oh, yeah. Well, our final last question, because it's about that time.
Yes, it is.
So where can people find you and what's next?
Yes. You can go to skilljourn.com. It is skilljourn.com. Just like, skill journey. That's what we do. We take people on a skill journey. So you can find us there. I'm on LinkedIn. My last name is spelled Bischoff. I'm on all the rest of them: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, what else? Instagram, on all of those. So please find me, connect with me, and ask good questions.
It has been an absolute pleasure having you on the podcast and the video.
Wow. Well, Mama, what is going on? What?
I needed to drink, I guess. I'm allergic to coffee, so I woke up at 11 and now I'm going into this float, and I can't have any coffee or caffeine to bring me back out. I'm sorry.
Well, you guys know us. This is how we do.
So it was lovely having you on our podcast.
Thank you for coming on.
Yes, thank you, ladies. It's been so much fun.
Thank you. Okay, you can find out everything that your ladies are doing and what we're up to, as always, on www.andwethought.com. And while you're there, take a moment and go to the ladies tab and go to the middle and look at the charities that we proudly support, and please help them out. I mean, volunteer time, if not money, time, or skills, or
since we just talked about skills and management, they need those in there too.
So anything that you can give, they would happily accept, and we thank you in advance. And check it out, www.andwethought.com. Remember that wisdom is all around you if
you're open to finding it and accepting it. So peace and love, you guys, from Winona, who's actually going to get her nails done because she's going to LA.
She lies. And Jade. Bye-bye.